All right, this is our May 11th through 15th week work for first grade. I've kind of divided it up into English language arts, math, and extras. So I'm going to go through this step by step. Here's all of our English language arts worksheets. We have some writing this week. I'm going to discuss that in just a second. We have all of the math for the week with lesson 5. And again, we'll have separate links for each one of the math videos that your student can click on. And then our scholastic news is Beach of Glass, and I'm going to go over what needs to happen on that in a separate video. So we put the scholastic news and math out of the way for now. Let's go through our English language arts worksheets. Okay. Again, we're focusing on words that make the OI sound. So we have our word bank at the bottom. We have boil, point, oil, boy, joy, toy, coin, and cowboy across the bottom. So we're going to take a look at each of these. And again, you can pause the video as needed to take a look at what's there. And it's always good to cross out the words as you use them. So this first one is a finger pointing. So point we have right here, P-O-I-N-T. Our next one here is, I see some olives, and it's in kind of a container. And so I know that that's going to be oil. That one might be a little bit trickier, so you might need to go out of order on that one if you're not sure and you're just using this video to correct. But oil. This next one here, I'm going to skip that one. We're going to use process of elimination and try and figure out what some of these are. So let's look through at our words. Boil. Do we see any words that look like they're boiling? Oh, I see a pot here for boil. So B-O-I-L. Let's take a look. This looks like a cowboy. Here's a cowboy. Okay. So cowboy. All right, so we've got a couple left. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's take a look at our choices. Boy, joy, toy, and coin. Okay. So this right here is a boy. So B-O-Y. So that's done. That right here looks like it is a coin. We don't know how much, but it's definitely a circle like a coin. Then we have joy and toy. Train is a toy train. And this person is jumping for joy. So sometimes we have to go through and use different strategies to go through and solve what we're doing. Okay, write a sentence with an OI word. So we can have any of these here. I'm going to say, I'm going to use the word boil. I, uppercase at the beginning, I need to boil water for pasta. And at the end, a period. So I checked capitals, yep. I have spaces in between my word, yes. And punctuation, I have a period here, yes. So I am good to go. So here's our write the words. Let's take a look at our high frequency words on here. So this is a review of our high frequency words. We have the word walk, only, buy, this means to purchase, and through. These are words that we see a lot as we read. Okay, read the words in the box, write the word that completes each sentence. Remember, if a word starts a sentence, it begins with a capital letter. Okay, so let's take a look. And again, I like to plug in each word as we use it and cross it out afterwards. Where did you blank the oil? Where did you walk the oil? That doesn't make sense. Where did you only the boil? Where did you buy the boil? That sounds right. Let's check. Where did you through the boil? Yeah. So buy is what we're going to use here. B-U-Y. Okay. Did Joy blank to school? Did Joy walk to school? That makes sense. But let's check the other ones. Did Joy only to school? That doesn't make sense. Did Joy through to school? No. Walk to school. Did Joy walk to school? And again, if you do one and it doesn't make sense, skip it and do the other ones that make sense and then come back to it. Blank, Roy will join us. Only Roy will join us, or through Roy will join us. Well, only is the only one that makes sense. And it reminds us it's a capital at the beginning, so uppercase O. only Roy will join us. Now we know the last one is through, but let's double check. The boy is walking through the park. Yep. THROUGH. With these high frequency words, they're ones you just have to memorize because they're kind of tricky. Okay, write a sentence using one of these high frequency words. I'm going to use walk. Sorry, it's hard for me to write like this. I like to walk to the park. Again, I apologize for my handwriting. It's hard for me to write standing up like this. There's not enough room for my arm. Okay, so that's our high frequency words worksheet. This one here, I'm going to let you guys do on your own, but let's go over the directions. It's the oi and high frequency words. So we have boy, buy, coin, join, joy, moist, point, spoil, toy, and walk. So what we're going to do is write the spelling words that have the O-Y in it. So for instance, boy has O-Y, joy has O-Y, and toy has O-Y, okay? Then these are the spelling words with O-I. So that would be like moist has an O-I, point has an O-I, coin has an O-I, okay? And spelling words that do not have the O-I sound in here. So we're going to go through, like for instance, walk. Walk does not have the O-I sound. And buy. Buy doesn't say oi. It's not boy, that's buy. So we know that those two, buy and walk, do not have the O-I sound. But again, these are words you can do on your own. Go through, cross them out as you do them, and it even lets you know how many you have in each one. Okay? Let's go ahead and take a look at our next worksheet with the OI and high frequency words. So again, I'm going to go through and read them. Boy, buy, coin, join, joy, moist, point, spoil, toy, and walk. Okay, so we're going to go through and do the definitions for the words. Okay, so what you can do is take a look at the definitions, find the word first, or find a word and try to find one that matches. So let's go through this. Has a damp feeling. If something is damp, it means it's wet, or another word for wet can be moist. M-O-I-S-T. Okay, a form of money. Is boy a form of money? No. Is buy a form of money? No, it's what you do with money. Is point money? Nope. Coin. Here we go. Coin is a form of money. We've got coins and dollar bills. Okay? A very happy feeling. Is a boy a happy feeling? Buy, point. Which of these words mean happy? Toy, joy. Joy is another word for happy. Something to play with. Boy, buy, point, spoil, toy. Here we go. A toy is going to be something that you play with. To put one foot in front of the other. Boy, no. Buy, point, spoil, join, walk. There we go. It means to put one foot in front of the other is to walk. To pay money for something. Boy, no, buy. When we buy something, we are paying for it. Okay? So now this makes it easier. Look, we've got 1, 2, 3 words. But look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4. So they put an extra word in that we're actually not going to use. It's supposed to trip us up a little bit, but we're not going to let that happen. Okay, to rot. When something gets old and yucky, it can rot. So we're looking for another word that means to rot. Boy doesn't mean to rot. Point doesn't. Oh, spoil. There we go. Spoil. If our food spoils, it's another word for rot. To gesture towards something. That one's a little bit tricky. A gesture means kind of like a hand motion. So which one of these is a hand motion? Is a boy a hand motion? To point. Ooh, point is a hand motion. So we know that's going to be, point is our hand motion. the last one is a male child. A male child is a boy. Okay? Again, feel free to pause the video as needed. Okay, we are going to be writing about Arbor Day, and again, that happened in April, but it's about trees. Arbor has to do with trees, so it's a National Tree Day. So I'm going to do a separate video on this one in a little bit that goes over trees and why trees are important and that sort of thing. So we'll save that one for a follow-up video. Okay, let's go over adjectives. Adjectives are our describing words. They let us know how something looks. Adjectives give information about a noun. And remember, a noun is a person, place, or thing. Adjectives can describe color, number, size, and kind. So, Tina's room has purple walls. You could say Tina's room has walls. That's true. The noun is the walls. But purple describes what the noun looks like. Stand next to the tall tree. Tall's our adjective, tree is our noun. I prefer hot weather. Hot describes what the weather's like. Hot weather. So our adjectives are in bold, and our nouns I just put over to the side so we can see exactly what it's describing. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Underline the adjective. This is the describing word in each sentence. Calvin wanted a new toy. Well, our noun is going to be toy, but what kind of toy did he want? He wanted a new toy. New describes it. He had two choices. How many choices did he have? Two choices, it describes. He liked the noisy truck. What kind of truck was it? A noisy truck. He also liked a talking robot. What kind of robot is it? A talking robot. It was a difficult choice. What kind of a choice was it? Difficult. He decided to save his shiny coins. What kind of coins are they? They are shiny coins. His mom bought him a large ice cream cone. What kind of ice cream cone was it? It was a large ice cream cone. She bought him a small ice cream cone for herself. What kind of ice cream cone did she buy for herself? She bought a small ice cream cone. In this, it normally has the adjective close to the end of the sentence, but that's not always the case. Okay, let's take a look at our adjectives worksheet here. Again, it says adjectives give information about a noun. They can describe color, number, size, and kind. I have 3 cats. You could say I have cats, but we want to know how many cats. I have a big dog. You could say I have a dog, but let's tell us more about the dog. It makes your sentences more exciting and descriptive so that you can picture them and that you have a better understanding. I have a white bird. You could say I have a bird, but a white bird describes it. Those are all of our describing words. Okay? It says read each sentence, write the adjective on the line, circle the noun it describes. So we are going to write and circle. Okay? So we're writing the adjective on the line. A spider has 8 legs. All right, so we know legs is our noun, but how many legs? 8 legs. So 8 describes for us. And again, it can be color, number, size, and kind. A tiny ant carried a crumb. So our noun is an ant. What we're talking about is the ant. That's our noun. What kind of ant? A tiny ant. T-I-N-Y. Okay? The orange butterfly flew by. Again, our person, place, or thing. It's a thing. It's a butterfly is a noun. And what kind of noun is it? It is an orange butterfly. An orange describes our noun. So orange. And just by looking here, we've got a number, we've got a size, we have a color. Stay away from the red ants. So our person, place, or thing is our noun, which is ants. And what kind of ants are they? They are red ants. I don't like big bugs. So our person, place, or thing is our noun, which is bugs. What kind of bugs? Big bugs. Okay. I see a fuzzy caterpillar. What is our person, place, or thing? Our person, place, or thing is a caterpillar. It's a thing. And what kind of thing is it? It is a fuzzy caterpillar. Don't pick do not pick the green grass. So our person, place, or thing. Our thing is grass. What kind of grass is it? It is green. So those are adjectives to describe how each of them work. And then our final English language arts for the week is our writing assignment on how to grow a flower. And I'm going to do a separate video on this one, but we're going to go through step by step on what we need to do for that. So great job, everybody.